It's 6:15 a.m. and we're going to the competition. The first event today is clock, which I've practiced a lot more lately. See you in 2 hours to see how it goes. We're here. First up was clock. We started with a great solve, but then every single solve was almost just as great except for this one. And then this solve, I messed up, but still 14.5. And then the next solve, 13.4. And right after that, I got a DNF. Overall in clock, I did pretty well, double PR. After clock, I did mega mix, and I really wanted to PR, but I started off not so great. And then another solve, not so great, so at PR average is off the table. And then here, I got a PR single, and that was the only really good thing that happened in mega mix. After that, it was just pretty much any average solves, except for this one, which was terrible. Overall, mega mix went well though. After mega mix is one-handed, and it started off great at 22, and I really wanted to do well because I've been practicing it a lot. And then another 22 put my hopes up, so then I got a 33, but I could still get double PR, and then I got a +2, which ruined it. And then the last solve was just a 25, which was average. So overall, no PRs. 5x5, I had also been practicing a lot. Started with 142, which was not great. And then right after that, I almost missed the +2, 2 minutes. And then after that, again, 2 minutes, ruined PR average. And then I got a corner twist, but still a 129. And that actually ended up being the best solve of the day on 5x5. And no PRs there. The second to last event of day one was square one. Started off really well, 30.54, then a 28.8. Then even after that, I got a 27.04, and then a 29-second solve. And then I actually didn't film the last solve on accident, which was a 23.3. So square one went great. I got a double PR. The last event of the day was 6x6, which was pretty much a free PR because I hadn't competed in like a year. So I cut my time almost in half, and I barely missed cutoff. It's the morning of day 2, and today we have 3x3, 2x2, 4x4, and maybe PR mix if the competition runs fast enough, because I have to leave early. Starting day 2 with 3x3, I started good, on pace for a PR average, 10.4. Then I got a 12.9, which was bad. And then after that, I got an 11.8, which is okay if I did really well on the next solve, which I didn't, 12.0. And then I kind of failed there, 12.7. Kind of ruined everything. I could have done a lot better. After 3x3 was 4x4. I started out with a PR single, which was PB3. And then after that, I got a 51, sub PR average. And then, even though I was kind of failing, 55.5, also sub PR average. And then 57.4, not great. And then lastly, I got a 46.9, PR average by quite a bit. After this was 2x2. I didn't have any hope of beating my PRs here, but I'll try. 456, terrible. And then on the next solve, I was doing pretty well, but then I kind of messed up, 3.1. And then after that, a big pause there, and then just a long execution, 3.3. After that, it was just like really bad turning, 4.3. And the last solve of this, it was kind of a big pause and bad execution, 3.9. It was okay for no practice. Once I got home, I did my only practice solve on 7x7 leading up for this competition. Here's 50 times speed, and I just think it was crazy. Overall PB though. Then on day 3, I had 3x3 round 2 to 10.84 starting off, and then pretty bad on the second one. I would need a mid-9 average to make semifinals, and then I messed up there. Not great. If I could pull off 2 great solves here, and yeah, that was just better. And then here, I got 17.03, and it was terrible. And then I had a while, and I was just watching like the fast solvers do their solves. They were pretty crazy. Luke Garrett, and then Yi Hing Wang, which he solves really close to the table, and it was hard to get a good. And then I had 2x2 round 2. Once again, no hope of beating my PRs, just like bad solves, 4.6. And then second solve, Just big pause there, slow execution, and then messed up 5.3. And then third solve, it was pretty fast at the start, and then it was just like, okay, 3.7. Fourth solve, just a lot of turns. It wasn't really great, 3.5. But then the last solve was my best of 2x2 the whole competition, 3.04, but still no PRs. And then we saw some more crazy solves by Yingwing on 2x2 and then on 3x3 as well. I made a short on this solve. Go and check that out. For my last solve of the entire competition, 7x7, I had no hope of making cutoff, which was 4:15. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.